Get ready to have your perception of classic tales completely turned upside down. The hero you have always cheered for in the famous journey through La Mancha may not be the true holder of glory. In a stunning cinematic twist, the 2007 animation reveals that the ultimate courage and decisive turns of events do not belong to the knight in his armor, but to a completely unlikely figure who was by his side all along. The truth about who really drives the narrative and ensures the survival of the group will surprise you. Hey clickers, subscribe with the bell activated, comment with the content you want to see on the channel, share this video to help us grow, and leave your hype. It helps us a lot. In the movie Donkey Xote, released in the year 2007, Miguel de Cervantes' classic narrative is reinvented from a completely new and unexpected perspective. The story is told by Rucio, Sancho Panza's donkey, who not only narrates the events, but establishes himself as the true comedic and emotional guide of the plot. From the beginning, the animal shows a remarkable personality. He is loyal, smart, and has a grand and seemingly unattainable dream of becoming a majestic horse like his rival and journey companion Rocinante. This personal ambition serves as the driving force for many of his actions, distinguishing him from a mere sidekick and turning him into a protagonist with his own worldview. While Don Quixote chases his fantasies and Rocinante prides himself on his lineage, Rucio observes everything with a pragmatic humor that frequently saves the group from embarrassing situations. The group's journey through the United States is fraught with challenges that test everyone's courage, but it is in the moments of greatest confusion that the faithful donkey's presence truly shines. He does not face windmills out of delusion, but confronts concrete dangers and solves practical problems out of loyalty. On several occasions, his cleverness and creativity are crucial for Don Quixote and Sancho to escape from tight spots. The witty donkey demonstrates a sharp perception of reality, contrasting with his master's distorted view. This dynamic creates a layer of depth in the story, where heroism is not measured only by epic battles, but by the willingness to protect friends and keep the group together even when the odds seem minimal. His rivalry with Rocinante is also a crucial element, as it forces him to constantly prove his worth, showing that true greatness comes from actions and not from birth. The plot's development leads to a climax that completely redefines the concept of a hero within that story. The final challenge arises involving the Knight of the Half Moon, an emblematic figure in both the original work and this animated reinterpretation. Dulcinea's honor and the fate of the Knight of the Sad Countenance are at stake. However, Don Quixote, already weakened by his delusions and age, is clearly in no condition to face such a formidable opponent. Defeat seems certain, and with it, the end of his dreams and his journey. It is at this moment that the narrative subverts expectations. It is not the fight that decides the outcome, but the blunders, cunning, and unexpected interference of Rucio, who ends up unbalancing the confrontation and preventing a foretold tragedy. In an act of unusual courage and much improvisation, Rucio interferes in the dispute decisively. He, a simple donkey, does not participate in the joust as a knight, but disrupts the duel with his agility and comedic intrusions, turning the tables when all seemed lost. This participation represents the peak of his journey. He does not act out of fantasy, but out of friendship and loyalty to the group that has always treated him as part of the family. The final scene is the definitive turning point, where the animal previously scorned for his humble condition proves to be essential, proving that a hero's heart can beat even in the most unlikely creature. He turns his limitations into advantages, showing that intelligence and boldness can weigh as much as weapons and titles. The final victory is not just Don Quixote's, but the entire group's, thanks to Rucio's unlikely support. He ensures that the knight's honor is not tarnished and allows the dreamer's legend to end with dignity. In the end, the unexpected protagonist earns everyone's respect, including his old rival, Rocinante, who finally recognizes his courage and good heart. The narrative of Don Quixote, therefore, brilliantly subverts the original story by arguing that true value lies in loyalty, in the courage to risk oneself for friends, and in the ability to find solutions when no one else believes. He proves that you do not need to be a horse of noble lineage to have an indomitable spirit and perform memorable deeds. The 2007 film teaches us that often the greatest heroes are those we never expected them to be. And that was the incredible journey of how a donkey became the most surprising center of one of the world's most famous stories, at least in the 2007 version.
Had you ever realized that Rucio was the true protagonist of Don Quixote? What do you think of this twist? Leave your opinion here in the comments. We want to know what you think about this four-legged hero. Do not forget to leave a like to strengthen the channel and share this video with your friends who also need to know the truth about this animation. Your interaction is crucial for us to continue bringing content like this. Thanks!
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards your